my hearties, Dinky-Doo. It's just me, Scottie McClue. I thought we'd have a quick pop-up just to say hi to every single one of you. I hope you are well, I say to you. Friday evening, nothing gets past me, of course, and the time is 17:42, 5:42. So there we are. So 18 minutes to 6 o'clock on Friday evening, UK time. I say to you, Dinky-Doo. So do come and join us and let us know what is what. There's Amber, Dinky-Doo Amber. Lovely to have you with us and welcome. Hey, I say to you. Follow us as soon as you can, guys, of course. Get following. There's lots and lots out there for you. And Dinky-Doo, I say to you, there's Grom Rider, Dinky-Doo. Good that you could join us. Welcome, 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 I say. Fantastic stuff. Who have we got here? Quinny's joining us as well. Susan says, good evening, Scottie. Good evening, Susan. How lovely to have you with us and a very, very warm welcome. Random pop-up, of course, just to see who's about and what is what. Send out the messages and tell 10 to tell 10 to tell 10 that Scottie McClue is live just for you saying Dinky-Doo. Wonderful stuff. A very good evening to you. It's just a quick random pop-up, of course, to see what's happening and to let you know that there's some new videos for you that we've been looking after. So get them sorted, I say to you. Pardon me. Now then, whoever got York Invader has just joined us. Lovely to have you with us. John McLeod, Dinky-Doo. And whoever got here, there's Johnny, Dinky-Doo, Johnny. I say to you, Mr. Plastering. Mr. Plastering has just joined us. How amazing is that? Now, a lot of you will be getting ready to have high tea or an early supper, depending on what the sort of form is where you are. Dinky-Doo. We don't have so many high teas as we used to have. Bit of a shame, I say to you. So there we are, just pinning a quick one there. Fantastic stuff. Anybody who's feeling flush. Scottie, good to catch you so early. How are you again from Nebraska in the USA? How lovely to have you with us, I say to you. And Dinky-Doo. That is, it's a bit pale here actually, but difficult to see. That's Spencer. Yes, indeed, in Nebraska. Spencer, it's always good to be with you. And this is just tremendous. What time have you got in Nebraska, Spencer? I'm here as well, Scottie. Numpty Heat, what on earth are you playing at? Is this not your day for board meetings and things like that? Meetings that you get bored in. There we have it. It's 11:44 a.m., sir. My goodness me. So there you are. So just going up to a quarter to midday in Nebraska. Hello, sir. How are you? Hello, Callum. Good that you could join us. And Dinky-Doo from the Toon. From the Toon, I say to you. Everybody get tapping. Tap, tap, tappity, tap, tappity, tappity, tap. If you're watching on the YouTube and you haven't subscribed, please do so. We need another 10 subscribers on the YouTube. It's so slow, isn't it? Dinky-Doo, Scottie, how are you this fine day? Zen, we are amazing. Weekend plans? Huge plans for the weekend. But of course, we've got the show tomorrow night at 9 o'clock UK time. So there you are. You've got the show on. So make sure you don't miss that. Guys, follow me as soon as you can. Straight up to the top left with that finger and hit the plus sign. And on the YouTube, as I say, subscribe. Tom Stevenson, Dinky-Doo. Hey, Scottie, Dinky-Doo. Excellent. So lovely to have everyone with us so early in the evening. Big up from Handforth. Who's behind you? Behind me? Oh, no. A hat and mustache. Who sent me a hat and mustache? Spencer. What are you like? You are such a kind person. Guys, a few tiny hats and mustaches if anybody wants a laugh. And it'll pop on me. Spencer has just sent us our first hat and mustache. We love that. Scottie, my man. Davey, how are you? Share the live, guys, as soon as you can. Spencer, thank you so much for the red roses. We love the red roses. That's beautiful. Who else have we got here? Corey has joined us. Hello, Corey. Good that you could make it. Peter has just joined us as well. Welcome, welcome. Guys, lots of new TikTok videos for you. So get up and see them. And also on the YouTube, I've done a bit of singing for you. Tell us if it's any good, you know. With one or two very positive comments last night. Although it was difficult, we hadn't got the balance right on the other one, but we're getting the balance right. The Abide With Me, we haven't got the balance right, but I think the balance is better in The Day Thou Gavest, Lord Has Ended. Hello, Scottie, Dinky-Doo. Hello, question mark, Dinky-Doo to you. I'm so excited, Scottie. What's exciting you tonight, Numpty Heat? I want to know. Hello, everybody. Hello from Scotland, says Corey. Corey, we love Scotland. Big up Scotland. Would you want Scotland independent? Economically, yes. But if you want a different party, I was wondering about the Conservatives going pro-independence, and you have a Conservative party without the unionist bit. There you are. There's Clown. Clown, we could buy you and sell you. I could buy you and sell you 1,000,000 times, Clown boy. Per se boy there. Hello from Liverpool. Hey, we love you in Liverpool. We love the bones of you. How fantastic to have you on from Liverpool. Brilliant. Come on, Numpty Head, you need to start spilling the beans. What team do you support? I suppose I'm very, very big on Greenock Morton. I love Manchester United, Manchester City. I love Liverpool. I love Everton. Arsenal, big on Arsenal as well. Very good Chelsea. We like Chelsea. Aberdeen. So there we are. Rangers and Celtic. We like them as well. So lots of teams. Follow us, guys, as soon as you can. Dinky flipping do, says Ben. There we are. Hearts. There we are, Corey. Corey, you heard the Hearts song last night, didn't you? How fantastic is that? Guys, if you're a Hibs or a Hearts supporter, I would expect you to subscribe to the YouTube and to follow us on here live. Make your mind up with the football team. Cameron, you never have to make your mind up. Never. No, 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 no. The Hibs are playing Aston Villa next week, and I'm not going. Is that why you're excited, Numpty Head? You're going to watch it on the telly, aren't you? So there we are. Have you seen the travesty in Hawaii? Very sad, lots of destruction. Spencer, I saw it. We've all seen it over here. Dreadful, dreadful, dreadful. These poor, poor people. Yes, we support them. We send them all the love in the world, plus a good bit more. I tell you. So there you have it. Now, who we got the Hibs? Oh, yes. You love your Hibs, don't you? Or are you an Aston Villa fan? Have I got that wrong? There we are. So Dinky-Doo. There's your nan on the jam tarts are away to Greece. Wow. Very, very good. Who's the fella in the picture behind? That's Lord Reith the Labrador. Isn't he beautiful? We love him. And that's me. Were you in Still Game? No, but I was apparently the original inspiration for Still Game. So we like that, I can tell you. Who else have we got? Thanks for the red roses, guys. HCJ's got the number 2 gifter badge. And thank you for all your beautiful gifts. And for the hat and mustache. Woo! The hat and mustache. You won't see it on the YouTube channel. If you're watching on YouTube, give us a thumbs up, guys. And share the channel and let them know McClue is live. In fact, I might be able to do it here. Let me see if I can do it here, guys. Tell 10 to tell 10. Rule Britannia. Yes, a good Scottish song. The Scots wrote Rule Britannia. Well, a Scotsman did. Rule Britannia. I'll just say live now, random pop up. There you go. Live now, random pop up. And what's the time, guys? It's 17:51. That was a good year for wine, 17.51. And that's 17.51 hours Friday. Thank goodness it's Friday. We love Friday. Mind you, I've had an excellent week. I've been working with some wonderful people, guys. West Ham, so there you are. Andrew says West Ham. He's a West Ham man. Are you, Andrew? Is that right? Or is that something else? So there we go. Am I getting a wee bit confused? I'll switch to YouTube and subscribe as well. Corey, fantastic. How is it on the YouTube, Corey? Do you like it? And thank you for subscribing. Is it true the Irish government? So there you are for climate change. I don't know. I'd have to look at that, Spencer. But I'll tell you something. The climate, right, is probably changing, but it's nothing to do with cow farts. I can tell you that. What do you do for a living? Cameron and I inform, educate, and entertain on a very, very big scale. So there you have it. Scotty, how were you the inspiration for Stoke game? I think they saw me. Scottie McClue was so big in the marketplace, and they saw my bonnet, and it probably gave them the idea, let's put on the bonnets and play the old guys. You know what I mean? Do you believe in Jesus, Daniel? What a silly question. Everybody believes in Jesus because he existed. So there you go. So why would anybody not believe in Jesus? You were good on the radio, says Johnny Boy. Thank you, Johnny Boy. Very much appreciated. Have you ever been to Selkirk, the home of the Selkirk Bannock? I most certainly have. And one of my dearest, dearest friends came from Selkirk, and you would probably know him. So there we are. Hey, Scotty, Dinky-Doo. There we have it. Do you believe that Jesus is God? Then, if I am to phrase the question better, my friend, well, Jesus is the Son of God. God made man in his own image, and Jesus was that man. He was chosen as God's Son. The voice sounds like Benny Hill, and you look like him. Tyler, I've just been told I sound like Sir David Attenborough, so I think you'll have to make up your mind. Nothing is stirring in the frozen landscape. Then we see a tiny movement across this forgotten place in the Arctic tundra. It's the Arctic fox, the one occupant. Ah, Scotty, I hope you return to radio. I hope you're well, sir. So there we are. Well, let's hope that we return to radio very soon and get everybody on the move. The quality is better on TikTok, but it's not bad. Thanks, Corey. I think the thing is, Corey, I'm probably a wee bit more up front here. So there we are. Maybe the camera could do with being further back. Guys, if you're on TikTok, then get following. I say to you, have you ever been to Falkirk, boss? I set up your radio station for Falkirk in 1990 called Central FM. Still on air and doing very well, I believe. If you rejoined radio, I believe you'd have a much larger international audience. Spencer, I think we probably would. I spoke to somebody very senior in the media, and they said they would come back instantly. I said, would the audience come back if I'm on tonight? He went instant. And I think the problem that a lot of radio bosses have with taking Scotty on is they know it would blow away the competition. They would be king of the bits, but they would have to manage that. So there we are. Cameron says, Money Minute on Central FM, 8, 10 a.m. I don't miss it, Central FM. Well, I set that up for you 33 years ago. Britannia doesn't rule the waves. You are not a superpower. Yes, we are a superpower, Andrew. Yes, Scotland is a superpower. It just needs to be free from Westminster. You'd get kicked off again. I don't think so, Johnny. We were never actually kicked off. We just had people that started to panic because it got so big and so hot. So I don't think there's any kind of kicking off, to be quite honest with you. There we are. Always a huge success, Scottie McClue. There we are. Now, who have we got here? Dave from Caldercrook, Scottie. Great to see you. Great to see you, Dave. And DINKY-DOO, I say, this is fantastic. I know people will be getting ready to go for their supper soon. It's just coming up to 6 o'clock. There we are. Johnny Boy says he's telling lies. I knew you were telling lies, Johnny. You're a fibber. You tell whoppers. Naughty, naughty, naughty boy. There's a huge McClue fan and try and do me down. Why would you do that to Scottie McClue? Scottie, stop pretending to be posh. It doesn't suit you. Professor Numpty, I have never, ever, ever pretended to be posh. So there we are. I think maybe it's intimidating you a bit, isn't it? DINKY-DOO, DINKY-DOO. Thank you very much, Nigel. Yes, indeed. Hello, Scottie. How's things? Can I ask you what you think of the new world order and how we combat it? Well, I've heard of this, Paul, but is it actually real? That's the question we'd have to ask. And are they a threat? If they are real, these are the things you need to find out. Find out what's going on, or is it just a load of hot air by people? Or is it conspiracy? That sort of thing. People say there's a lot of conspiracy. So that's that, it's just sort of made up to try and frighten people. We shall see what happens. Tell us what you think, I say to you. Now, there we go. Hey, Scottie. Hello, Amy. There we are. This is somebody that calls himself, Am I Dead Yet? But I don't like to say that, so I call him Amy. We like that. Get on to the YouTube channel and try it out, guys. See what you think. And here, I'm from St. Andrews, Corey. I adore St. Andrews. Probably one of my favorite places in the world, St. Andrews. There we are. Bit expensive for the housing, isn't it? Scottie, you're in good hands, aren't we? Oh, yes, JH. You're in good hands because God has got the whole world in his hands. Yes, indeed. You and me, brother, I say to you. So we're in very good hands. DINKY-DOO, we love St. Andrews. Tell us if you're watching in St. Andrews, and a big DINKY-DOO. Has everybody on the TikTok followed? And have you gone over to the YouTube channel and had a look? If you go to the YouTube channel, you can come back to TikTok. I'll shout your name out. So you'll get a shout out for going to the YouTube channel. You'll get the URL in the bio at the top there. I've met you in Motherwell. I think you have, Johnny. Yes, indeed. There we go. And you know just how big Scottie McClue is. All right, Scottie, DINKY-DOO, Ross. Where are you from, says Cameron? I'm from the universe, Cameron. I'm a child of the universe, I say to you. There we go. Numpty-Heed, have I stolen your posh scone? Numpty-Heed sees himself as posh, proper posh, for Edinburgh again. Scottie, I love you, Jake. You're very kind. In Scottie we trust, says Spencer. Do you know, Spencer, you're probably better trusting in me than the dollar these days. The dollar says, in God we trust. So there we go. Lovely to have Corey with us from St. Andrews. Scottie, they all belong to the World Economic Forum. I see. Right, Spencer. I'll have a look into all this. I'm from Fife. From Fife, says Euro Finlay. Ken Euro. Let's have the names of some places in Fife. Inverkeithing, where you change, Ken. Change for the railway, for the stations. Inverkeithing. Aberdour, or Aberlour. No, Aberdour. That's what I'm saying. Wormet, Methil, Garcody, Faraboots, else in Fife, London Links, Inster, Ken. Where else have we got in Fife? Ely, We like Ely. Yes, it's quite posh. Just a line for Insta. For a St Andrews. St Andrews is in 5. Yes, indeed. Lookers is in 5. And Newport is in a 5. Scottish Asian from Glasgow, says Mr. B.A. Mr. B.A., how lovely to have you. How are you, Sir Scotty? Johnny B. We're very well. Thank you for asking. And DINKY-DOO. I've been subscribed on the YouTube, says Spencer. Spencer will give you a shout out. Did you leave a message on the super chat? There you are. Leave us a message on the super chat. Everybody on to the YouTube channel. Oh, it's slow. Can you answer my phone? No. You would have to answer your phone. There we are. Hello from Indiana. We love you in Indiana. There's Jerry in Indiana. Ken. There's Mickey. No, Mickey, you mustn't assume everybody's got your lifestyle. It's a bit early. Creole. We love Creole. East Nuke. The East Nuke. Creole. Ken. Evening, Scott. Evening, Aidan. Lovely to have you with us. And DINKY-DOO, I say to you. Now, gosh, we've been up for 20 minutes, guys. Would you believe it? Can you say hi to the 5 billion who haven't heard of you, Scotty? It's 6 billion haven't heard of me. 2 billion have heard of me. That's how big Scottie McClue is. So there you are. Goody, did you go to the Llamas last week? Now, Llamas Day. Now, where is Llamas Day? Don't tell me. Lanark. Is that right? And then have we not got something big in Biggar? There we are. Up the Royal Artillery, says I am Richard. Up the Royal Artillery, Richard. You're a good British Army man. There we are. Follow us as soon as you can. Yes, indeed. God save the King, Richard. Good for you. A Royal Artillery man. Were you an officer, Richard? Get following, guys. I want to know about the Llamas. Llamas Day. There's Lanamar Day as well, isn't there? Where is all this? Never heard such a posh Scottish accent. Well, you haven't lived. You need to get out more. Because this is the way we all speak in Scotland. Sometimes we put on other things. You're too old for the Eve-Ho. Carl Ann. Yes, don't judge everyone by yourself. I say to you, absolutely never. Where is it you're from? Cameron, I am from TikTok and YouTube. Yes, I did. No, I was born and brought up in Greenock, a branch of the green oak tree. It's not how I speak, Mr. Amphy Dundee. Ken, will you speak a wee bit different? I'm starving. I'm off for a pay. Now, you miss out Thornton and Milner Thought. Milner Port or Milner Thought. Yes, we've got Milner Thought. We have. What about Kinross? Ken, 5. There we are. DINKY-DOO. Amphy, 5. You're a million. He's a chuchter, Ken, Cameron. We definitely don't speak like this in Scotland. Call. I've never met anybody in Scotland who doesn't speak like me. This is a proper Scottish accent. So there we are. I'm from Kirkcaldy in the Langtoon. Aye, the lino. Do you make a lino still? Yes, beautiful Kirkcaldy, Esplanade. There we are. Love Kirkcaldy. I used to go taking a refreshment in Kirkcaldy. Thoroughly enjoyed it. How's it going, Scotty? Micey Makes, DINKY-DOO. Micey Makes, have you subscribed? Everybody must subscribe to the YouTube. I'm currently in Tripoli in Libya. Yes, because have you not been to 121 countries, Eurofinley? Kirkcaldy is rough as sticks. Well, it depends how rough you are yourself. If you're smooth, then everybody's rough. But if you're quite rough, then everybody's just like normal Kenny. So there you go. Yes, 122 countries. We love it. Absolutely. Now then, who else have we got? Miller has joined us. Hello, Miller. I'm so glad you could join us. Have you ever been to the Raploch? Of course, Cameron. I set up your radio station for the Raploch. Yes, indeed. And you had the wonderful orchestra. Of course, I've been to the Raploch. I'll pray for you all, says Ice. Scotty, give it up for the boys in green. Let's give it up for the boys in green. Hail, hail. We are the people. Simply the best. Is that for the boys in green there? I dinky-doo to you. Lanimer's Day is Lanark every June, says Amy. So where's Lammas Day? Is that bigger? I don't mean is it like bigger. I just mean is it in the place called Bigger? There we are. My brother Scotty, how are you doing? Addy, dinky-doo, lala. How nice of you to come and join us. How good is this? What's the dinky-doo patter? Cameron Burns, dinky-doo is the most famous catchphrase in the world. Well, 2 billion know it. Dinky-doo is Scottie McClue's catchphrase. It is all well with you and the world. Going back to the Emperor Zero in Roman times. There we are. What about Windhill and Leslie? Ken, Leslie in Fife. Ken. For about Glenrothes. We haven't said Glenrothes, Ken. And Falkland Hills, Ken. For about Curris, Culross. Curris. There we are. Favourite pastry item. A Scottie McClue vegetarian lattice slice in a rich chicken sauce. And the Falkland Hills, Numpty Heat, Kent. And for else have we got? We're doing well. I'm saying we're doing well. For about Strathmiglo, Kent, 5. Do you like Scotch pies? Well, I run the biggest pie factory in the world, McClue's Pies. Hello, Scotty frae Turbolton. Just having a few beers, old chap. Ayrshire lad, we love you in Turbolton. And you ken Mochlin and the Bachelors Club, ken Turbolton. I love it. Wow, no way, that's amazing, Scotty. Do you like all that, Addy? I tell you, I'm happy for you. Oh, yes, the pie man. There we are. And my brother Simon, a very smart guy, I can tell you. Evening, Scotty. Dinky-doo, evening, Callum. So glad you could join us. Has everybody followed me on the TikTok? There, I was told that it would be mobbed at this time of night. A Friday evening, your TikTok will be mobbed. We've done very well, actually. We're up for another 2 minutes, guys. If you're watching on the YouTube channel, please, I beg of you, subscribe, for goodness sake, because we need to make this huge. I mean, you get the word out there. I've got a GOFUNDME. You'll see it on the YouTube channel. If anybody's flush, we're going to try and build up the equipment. I'd like to take a bit of advertising. Bachelor's Club Turbolton still going strong, Scotty. Ayrshire lad. I remember one time you taught, oh my goodness me, funniest teacher I had, Lulu. What a lovely thing to say, and dinky-doo to you, I say. Lulu and Lala. Now, what else have we got here? Thank you for liking. The Crop Shop says Greenock, big style. What a great place. Guys, can everybody watching tap their phones? I've got 1,900 likes, and I'd like to make it 2,000 likes. But you need to get tapping. Professor Numpty, are you running out of 5 places? Why is there so many problems with electric cars? The old milk floats ran okay. Yeah, but the milk floats, I don't know, Numpty Head, if you got out and about in your day. Back in the day, Numpty Head, Ken. But if you ever went to the dairy, these things were plugged in, I think, all night. Anybody worked with milk floats, and they only went at about, I would have thought a milk float did about 5 miles an hour, maybe 10. And they made quite a racket. Your modern electric cars don't make a racket. So there you are. I think that would be right, Callum. Brexit's fabulous, Scotty. I'm sure you'll agree. John Joe McGonigal, give me one good thing about Brexit, unless you're a billionaire. If you're a billionaire, Brexit was all about you. But it wasn't about the people, but the people got well worked from the back that time. Yes, indeed. I work for the family dairy. Thank you, Cameron. Well, Cameron, have you seen the milk floats plugged in? Do they still have them? I ask you. Wonderful John Hamilton has liked the live. Thank you, John. And has everybody followed and shared? Right, we need that. Very important. I need another 10. What up, British? What's up, British? One time you popped your face in. Lily. All right, we're not going to all that. Modern electric cars don't carry any crates of milk. Now, Numpty Heat, how do you know that? Maybe an electric car would be good for the milk business. One good thing, seeing you lose your marbles since 2016. No, I've got all my marbles and I regularly play. I'm a marbles champion. So we lost a couple of marbles under a chair, but there were casters and we managed to move the chair and get them back. So we haven't lost any marbles, I can't tell you. Don't worry, not going to give you any details, just a funny memory. Thank you, Lulu. Follow us, guys, and DINKY-DOO. Apparently, I'm a very funny man, though I personally don't really see it. And a lot of people have said, you're not even funny. I never ever said I have. Have you ever been to the Deep in Hull? Yes, I used to broadcast. Jonjo says, aha, you're a scream. Thank you, Jonjo. You're very, very kind. Guys, we're over our time. We need to go. I love you all. Mwah. Take great care of yourself. Check out the new videos. They're all made with love for you. Stick out your tongues and say ta-ta. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.